Hello gamers, it's GameOn and this is my first voiceover video, so I'm a little nervous, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Do let me know in the comments. Today I'm playing Inside, showing you all the hidden orbs, locations in order and which checkpoint you can load to get them quickly. The very first orb can be found in chapter 6 when you jump off the cliff into the lake after being chased by dogs. Instead of going right to progress the story, dive in, swim to the left into a room and there you will find the glowing orb. Swing the wooden column back and forth to break it and create a bridge. In order to deactivate the orbs, you will need to walk up to them, interact with them, and pull the piece off of it to break the orb. The second orb is found in the Cornfield checkpoint, that is chapter 7. Oh, easy there, boy. That's Triffall near miss. Who you gonna sue now? Okay, back to the orbs. Continue moving forward and keep pressing the grab button until you get stopped by a hidden underground bunker door that is barely visible on the ground. Then press up to pull it open, go down the ladder and run to the left in order to find the orb. You may also notice a door that will be used for alternate ending once you get all 14 orbs and completed the game once. The third orb can be found in chapter 9 where you're running on the rooftop of a farmhouse. You will then jump down onto a cart full of dead pigs. By moving the cart to the left, you will be able to climb the cart and remove a piece of loose plank. Then squeeze through the narrow entrance into the farmhouse full of dead pigs. Yeah, this place must stink like hell. Let's get the orb and get out of here. Climb up the rope, swing and jump on the support column on the left and then across the gap to get the orb. The fourth orb is found in chapter 14 where you have to throw a safe and it then creates a hole on the floor, and this is the most obvious of all the hidden orbs. You then go back and jump down the hole and can go right to progress the story, but you want to go left in order to find the orb. Open the vent on the left and go through it to get to the orb. The fifth orb can be found in chapter 16 when you're running on the roof and get to a broken sign. You then slide down the roof and jump to grab a pipe. Instead of going up to the pipe, you go down to the bottom of the pipe and jump back to grab onto the ladder. Be careful not to slide down the pipe too much and fall down to kill the little boy. Then climb down from the ladder into the hidden room where you will get the hidden orb. Here you will notice a specific tone playing on the VHS player that you will use to open a secret door for the alternate ending. The sixth orb is found in chapter 30 where you are in the submarine. You will notice a series of broken stairs. You follow those stairs down. You will notice a yellow cable, which is always an indicator for a nearby hidden orb. You will come across a big box with beam of light coming out from beneath. Charge onto this box and knock it out of the way and then follow down through the hole. Then continue left and you will enter a secret area where you will be able to surface your submarine. Once you climb up the ladder and connect yourself with the mind control helmet, you then use a mindless and soulless guy to get on top of the submarine. Then disconnect from the helmet and get into the submarine and move beneath the other helmet. Then you will need to use a charge in order to get the dude to connect to the helmet. Once it's done, go back to connect yourself to the first helmet and you will be able to control the mindless dude on the bridge behind. Lead him to the orb and pull the piece to break it. Seventh orb can be found in chapter 31 where you will encounter the girl from the ring. You will need to keep the light on the girl to protect her from entering your submarine and eventually kill the little innocent boy. Stay away from me, you freak! Upon entering to the next room, you will have to hit the wooden plank that is holding the red door to break it and close the door and leave the ring girl behind. Then you will need to crash the submarine twice on the wooden panels above to break through. To progress the story, you will go right, but instead we will go to the far left. You will see loose structure on the wall and ramming it twice with submarine to break it and drop the ladder. You then come out of the submarine and jump onto the ledge and then climb up the ladder, continue left and you will get the orb. The eighth orb is in chapter 34 where you have to solve a 20-man puzzle. Hello friends! Upon freezing the first four dudes in the lowest level, you will need to head left on the ground floor of the elevator all the way to the minecart. I believe I can fly. Whee! Pull the cart back with the help of these dudes beneath the opening on the roof and then get on top of the cart as shown. They will then push the cart to the far left. Continue left and you will notice there are wooden panels that you need to remove, but the kid will need help from these mindless mine workers. Climb up and run left until you reach a chest or toolbox. Above are some of the guys that you need to release by completing the puzzle as shown on the screen. Well, at least they gave some of them the safety helmet. After releasing them, take them back to the wooden panels and remove the panel with their help. You will again notice the yellow cable here as mentioned earlier to indicate the hidden orbs locations. Once inside this area, you will go down the ladder, go left and you will come across a torch on a pillar. Grab the torch and the torch will come handy to defend the kid from dogs. If you go back with the torch in hand, the waterfall will extinguish the torch, making the orb impossible to obtain and you will need to reload. You will need to point the torch at the dogs so they don't attack you. Make your progress all the way to the left of this cave. At the very end you will find the orb. Once you break the orb, the dogs will scare away. Ninth orb can be found in chapter 44 when you come through a wall door and fall into water only to be chased by the long-haired girl or boy. Seriously, I don't even know what it is. Quickly swim up to the platform on the right and continue moving right until you reach a panel on the grating. Pull up the panel and jump back into the water to lure the girl. This is basically to have her in this area so you will have more time to swim to the other side. Once you jump back into the water, quickly swim down and left into the small hidden room, and here you will find the hidden orb. After breaking the orb, push through the grating on the left to get out safely. Tenth orb is found in chapter 47 after you gain the water lungs ability from the ring girl. Yeah, it's hard to understand them. Before going through the vent to progress the story, swim straight downwards to find a sealed door on the left. Turn the red handle down and then interact with the lever on the top to pull it down. That will open the door. Once the door is open, swim to the far left to find the orb. 11th orb is found in chapter 48 where you will have to solve a clock puzzle. What you have to do is rotate the lever to get the ledge or platform on top of you. Then run back to the left where you come from until you can swim. Swim downwards and then to the right through the door all the way to the next room where you will find the other piece of platform with the orb on it. Climb up and do what's necessary. The 12th orb can be found in chapter 50 where you are in a room with some sort of inverted gravity and can see water on the ceiling. To get the orb, you will need a steam box that is located in the room under the floor to the far right. To get this steam box, you will need to push the red button at the right time to release the box from the pole. Wow, what a shot! Once you get the box back up to the room, you can go left and loop around back into the same room and push the steam box to the far right, where you will notice again the yellow cable. Use the box to gain the height and push the red button to lower the platform. Now you will need to push the button again and jump onto the platform. Once you reach the top, you will be able to see the hidden orb on the right. You will again notice a tone playing on the radio that you will need to open the hidden door as mentioned in the Fifth Orb. The 13th orb can be found in Chapter 54 during the elevator puzzle with the friendly neighborhood albinos. After getting into the elevator and bringing yourself back up, you need to retrieve your friends and bring them back into the elevator, only allowing half of them into the elevator, leaving others outside, at least three of them, in order to get the orb. Once you split them, lower the elevator to get the others on top and then move the elevator back up. Take the group to the room on the right and use them to boost you up to grab the yellow cable and pull yourself up to the top. Run to the left and use the other group to push you up to reach the orb. Here also you will hear the tone playing in the background. Now the 14th and final orb can only be obtained if you have disabled all previous 13 orbs. It can be found in chapter 57 after you crouch under the floor grating and get to the ladder. Instead of going down, you climb up the ladder and crouch all the way to the right into a hall and continue your way to the right. And there you will see a big spherical spaceship thingy. Go inside and hold the grab button even though you can't see what you're grabbing and pull back to break it. You will notice the white lights turn orange and eventually turn off. So now you have deactivated all 14 orbs and completed the game once and unlocked the alternate ending. You return back to the cornfield in the bunker where you found the second orb, but instead of going left, you will see a door on the right side and a three-way lever next to the door. To open the door, you will need to replicate the tone sequence from 5th, 12th, and 13th orb that I have mentioned during the tutorial. This sequence is mentioned in the description of this video. Once the door is open, run to the right through the long tunnel into a room where you will see a mind hooked to several computers. Far right is a gate and upon opening it will reveal a plug. Once you unplug the cable, the mine will deactivate, lights go off and the kid will go into a limbo and game will end. Though I don't know what it means, but I hope the kid has freed everyone from the mind control and freed himself from the player's control, that is us. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share.